I don't think I've ever consolidated regiments during this war, and it seems like our regiments are fully reinforced at this point again, so there's peace with France now without any major concessions that I can see. Well, they still don't have an army in the field, and once we take care of Naples' army, might be in a better position again. So they can technically start recruiting again, but I'm not sure of how much kind of money they have right now, so they probably will have to rebuild their army slowly. But we need to be aware of this. Armies are not beaten yet, though. Alright. Wouldn't even accept a white piece now. Oh. How soon the war can change. Sure, I just randomly managed to finish off that siege. Like, really quick. Sometimes, you know? Our siege took quite a while before anything happened there. We don't have a defensive bonus there. Now get lost. We'll consolidate all our armies in one force for now. Go to Neumark, so let's intercept them. Also hire Dawn and White. How'd they regain my morale so quickly? Wait. Sure, they just send out another stack of freaking Naples here. Now they're retreating to their buddies in Hinterpommern. This is not good. Our morale is pretty low at this point, and they just basically converged both of their armies. God damn. We're still undecided, yeah. Why the hell did France leave without any concessions and just leave me hanging here? I mean, they were not on our alliance or anything. Freaking Naples, man. No, I'm afraid we can't deal with Naples right now, so I would have to let them run rampant and do something else. I'm not entirely sure what I would do in the meantime. Not like I have insane amounts of money to deal with something else in the meantime. Could walk all the way down here again to deal with the resurging Austrian army. Getting a little bit ridiculous how they just keep on popping out those military units. Even though just a few months ago they were all just not existing at all. Ugh. So what do we have to do though? We're gonna take a detour to Breslau, uh, put down some siege units there. Wait a second. They're not a vassal anymore, right? Oh, interesting. So we can just make a separate peace with them now. Good. Then we'll stay in that war, even though it wasn't looking too good a moment ago. We'll just lay siege to Breslau. Meanwhile, the main army will hopefully deal with the new reinforcements down here. Probably do need to hire more freaking mercenaries though. Currently, one part of the terms with the French was to release Breslau from being a vassal. Which is not too bad for me, to be honest. Also, Brandenburg is still in the war, apparently. Not against Austria. What? If we can make a separate peace with Silesia and just annex them, then we can just take a white peace with Austria. So I just need to make sure that they would accept that white peace at least. 18! Are you friggin' joking? How do you get 18,000 men in like 4 months? Fuck you. Sure, 18,000 men. That. Can't even move out of Vienna in time. Could you finish up that fight, thank you? April 10th, can you survive until April 10th? Because then we might actually win this. Wait, why am I not there yet? There we go. Home scholars in Ostpreußen, thank you very much. Don't really need that right now, and we lost. Sure. God damn it, I think we need to make a redo on this last year. After France left, I should have had an army here to just defeat them in detail while they're still marching around. To deal with Breslau another fashion. Damn it, man. Not following us though. That's the business. Why do get freaking revolts everywhere now? But at least they're fighting for us in a weird way. They need to pull out. To where to on what our next target is, but can't pretty much stay here. We could try and interfere in that fight, but 30th May, they're never gonna survive for that long. Yeah, because they have 5 freaking armies now. Let's redo that year. It's just too much happened that one as soon as that year started. God damn. It's not at war anymore. And now that whole recruitment drive thingy started. So as soon as we defeat them here, we probably need to head south again. Much as it bothers me to just have another army running wild. We need to hire more mercenaries. So this time, instead of following them, which resulted in another victory for us last time, but this wasn't worth it because then they retreated to Hinterpommern. Alternatively, I could try and have that fleet engagement with their small tugboats. Maybe we can just change that if they can't if they can't reconvene with their other army that's incoming every day now. Maybe that'll just be enough for we to start moving or not move at all down here. Could also alternatively also just abandon the siege of Vienna and send them out to Ostmarch or vice versa. Or just send something else down there. Let's try and continue to knock out this army and prevent the other one from joining here. They should arrive any day now. Yeah, that miraculous morale recovery, not sure how they ever managed that, but let's knock him down again. Where's that fleet this time? Second Naples fleet with the reinforcements. Getting further away from where we need to go, but need to follow them regardless. There it is. Well, brace yourself. Wars taking heavy toll upon the mothers and wives of your nation, and as you pass this ragged old widow where she sits, her face buried deep in her palmed hands, you ever ask, "Oh father, why are the women weeping?" They're all weeping for their men. They're merely crying, son. I'd rather lose war exhaustion, to be honest, because war exhaustion is a pretty high level right now, I think. Gain infamy. We don't need to particularly deal with the infamy too. They're merely crying, son. I also like the manpower. Not sure why I get the manpower for this. Alright, so we took out that army. That sea battle might not be going too well for us. We'll walk down here. We have to start marching to Vienna though. Yeah, they have no real warships, but a whole bunch of tugboats. Wait, stop. I think Vienna had a really good defensive advantage, so we might as well send everything we have down here to that position. Apparently I should have built more tugboats. Oh well. Bunch of hours. But we did what we set out to do, which was delay them as long as we could. So everybody march on to Vienna, please. Oh, they're not even setting down? Okay. What the hell? Where'd that army come from? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? Where did that army come from in Bohemia? Seriously? My god. Alternatively, we could do the same as we just did now. Hunt down the rest of Naples and then just focus on sieging Breslau. Just not march south until we have regained strength. Sure, they just instantly rebuilt their army in 3 months and marched it to Bohemia. Why not? Sounds reasonable, right? God damn it, man. Sorry about all this save game scumming, but sometimes, you know, there's too many things I should apparently deal with at the same time. Same as before, we need to hire some mercenaries. I feel like the game is trying to prevent you from reloading too much, because I have a feeling every time you reload something, some spy actions happens somewhere randomly. Come on. Don't think we can do the siege in Vienna in time, so let's just abandon that. Apparently it is a good position for defending, but not against the numbers that we'll be seeing in a moment. Whoever they got all the money from to just instantly hire 20,000 men. Well, apparently they had a reserve army somewhere. I see. So they didn't rehire them instantly. I get it now. Never mind that. Apparently they had an army here in the west somewhere still active. That explains a lot. So... Naples fleet is coming. Are we gonna lose that again? Don't feel like I have a particularly different choice here in the matter though. You're a bunch of knights you don't want to siege. You can't even do that really. But... Alright, we won that too. Their troops are not moving out of the transport ships yet, so we're gonna continue to follow. They can't siege anyway, so I really see no reason to just have them siege there by themselves. They can though. Goal is just to reform scholars in Venden, right? As I said, goal is just to make separate peace with Breslau, annex that, and then we'll just get out. We do still have enough. We should still have enough percent to just get a white peace. Oh, they're still around. Mark apparently. One of our big ships this time. Oh well. Goodbye. We're going to Ostmarch, which will probably annihilate my forces here. Last time they didn't have a defensive modifier there, so pretty much we can do. Just send everything we have to Breslau. Maybe also need to pull back from here earlier. This time they have a -4. Still not gonna be enough, not with the kind of number advantage that they have. So why are you going to Vienna? We'll follow you though. When our morale is back up, we might eventually go south too, but for now we just need to replenish our forces here, get morale back. We have somehow stopped the second Naples army from touching down, which is good, but do need a little bit more than that eventually. Is this being... Oh. That army, I almost forgot about that army. Touch the mercs. Here. No. These guys. Go right here. However, they managed to get to 75% in Özel so quickly with 2 people. Oh, but at least it is a good example of a war that went from you know, really one-sided to holy shit, what the hell's going on? In like a month, France pulling out of the war. Oh dear. Why are we still at 0% in Breslau? And might this be a good enough time to try and assault them while their morale is low too? It would tank all morale too, so if their army decides to fight us, we have problems. But I think I'm desperate enough at this point that I might just want to try and do it regardless. Let's save beforehand. As I said at some point, I believe, you can also just order your people to assault the castle. Which technically only has 900 people, and we do have 12,000 outside of it, but we might still lose. Even if we win, we probably lose a whole bunch of people in the process. Apparently we won. Alright. Good, then following. Annex them. Also now, how about a white piece? Or do you have money? You don't want to give it to me though? Eh. Oh, well, then let's have a white piece, I guess. Would not why would they not accept this offer now? God damn it, always these freaking unreasonable people. I need to go to Niederbayern and send them a message. Like Saxony vote for us. Wait, we have ambitions to be emperor? We're not even in the freaking Holy Roman Empire. Or did I miss something? Well, neither is France, but apparently the Palatinate is backing France anyway. So we can become Holy Roman Emperor even though we're not particularly part of them? Interesting. Well, sounds like an interesting to pursue at some point. For now we have other issues. On that at least. I'm afraid if you had hopes of getting back Niederbayern, it's not gonna happen quite so quickly. How about white peas now? I have a really high war exhaustion though, so maybe we can just keep going for a while. We do have lots more army than we do have though. How about if we offer them some tribute? I don't know, we annul our treaties with Thuringia or something. Or something that doesn't bother us much. We'll give you 25 ducats. At this point, you know, it's good enough for me. Just want this to end at this point. We kind of got more than I originally anticipated we would get. So we cancel treaties with Augsburg. That's closer to you, right? So it's probably more reasonable to just do that. So we cancel treaties with Augsburg. And, you know, we'll just have that. Alright, we didn't say you defeated us, but, you know, it was a generous peace offer and all. Anyway, good. That thing's finally over. That went south kind of quick, but we still managed to get our primary objective out of it, Riga, and also our randomly appearing secondary objective of Breslau, which is really rich province. So, I guess I'm gonna wrap up this episode right here. We'll probably have to focus on rebuilding, probably build up a few new alliances, because Austria might still be pissed. I don't know, but there's still lots of things to do. Not a lot of, you know, really nerve-wracking things, but we'll see more of nerve-wracking things in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.